Well, I finished my interview with the Menopause Summit, and Julie was a fantastic host and helped me through every step of the way. So, hopefully, in March 2018, when it comes out, it will look awesome once she cuts and pastes some information together. What I would like to share today is what we spoke about, in just in a little bit in brief. We spoke about the sneaky sugars that are hidden in foods that we don't often think about. And whilst my clients understand this when they come on board with the Back to Basics program, these are the things that could be causing weight gain, and you're not really thinking about it, because what my clients do is we write our foods down so that we understand how many carbohydrates or calories that you're having in the day. The reason I do this is that sometimes you don't remember what you've eaten in the week, and sometimes certain foods just jump in your mouth and you haven't even thought about it, let alone thinking about the sugars that are involved. So this is what I want to show you today. When people are looking at carbohydrate foods, we naturally, I'll just see if I can come over here, we naturally just assume that they're the breads, the rice, the potatoes, and the pastas, because that's what we're taught as being high carbs. Well, yeah, this is true as well, but also they're not the only carbohydrates or sugars found in your food. So let's have a look at how healthy is healthy. In comparison, we also have a banana. Now, each square of sugar is worth 4 grams of carbohydrates. So it's showing that a banana is valued here, and there's over 4, 8, 12, 16 grams of carbohydrates in this banana. He's not a bad guy, don't get me wrong, he's a good guy, but when you're trying to fat burn, this may not be happening for you. So then let's have a look up here. We have biscuit. Now, I don't know about you, but no one just has 2 biscuits. So for each single biscuit there is 8 carbohydrates. Well, for the 2 biscuits, they carbohydrates, I should say. And even the Jack's biscuit, for 2 of those biscuits, is still a teaspoon worth of sugar. Then if we come over to here, we have the Rose's chocolates. Yummo. There's 2. Well, that is 8 carbohydrates. Now, come on, ladies. Whoever just has 2? I know I don't. I have at least 4. Now, over here we have the pre-made coffee. One of these sachets is worth 8 to 11 sugars before you've even put sugar or milk in them. And then what we have is the condiments. These are the foods that we don't think about as being sugar. This is a sweet chili sauce. For 1 tablespoon, there is nearly 8 grams of carbohydrates. Ranch dressing, we have 4 grams, the same as tomato sauce. Whoever has just that much tomato sauce on their plate, I know I don't. And then we have a French dressing. So we don't think about French dressing or salad dressings as having sugars. It still has 1 teaspoon of sugar, which is 4 grams of carbohydrates. So now let's look at breakfast cereal. This is the Just Right. So Just Right, it's got a 4-star rating, so we naturally assume it could be good. It says it's not too heavy and not too light. Well, it's not too light, I'm not quite sure, but it's pretty heavy on carbohydrates. This is, 2/3 of a cup of cereal. Once again, who has 2/3 of a cup? We would eat more than that if you had a bowl of cereal. 27 grams of carbohydrates in 2/3 of a cup. Then we have 1 glass of milk. That is 12 grams of carbohydrates in 1 glass of milk. To a serving of 2/3 of a cup of cereal is meant to be half a cup, so that's another 6 grams of carbohydrates. That is over 30 carbohydrates just for breakfast. So ladies, if you think that there's a reason why we're struggling with weight, this is a simple one there. That is more than a food allowance just in your breakfast cereal. Then we come over to juices. Now this says daily juice. 2 servings of fruit. It's even got a 5-star rating. But there is 48 serves or grams of carbohydrates in this 1 container. Look at the amount of sugar. That's a lot of sugar. It's not healthy. It says fruit. It doesn't mean it's healthy. Then over here we have the sparkling coconut water. Sounds good. Coconut water is a little bit of a new craze these days. Still 20 carbohydrates in that 1 serve. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cubes of sugar sitting inside that drink. And some people are confused with what a protein. They do high protein or low carbohydrate. And what we've got here is a protein drink. It has 27 grams of carbohydrates in this particular protein drink. Weight Watchers, I'm not bagging Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers have a place in society, and Weight Watchers works for many people. But my problem is that an apple crumble, 27 grams of carbohydrates inside one slice of apple crumble. That's not sugar-free. That is not Weight Watcher friendly. I'm sorry. I just don't think that, I'm not quite sure why they advertise it like that, but that to me is too high in sugars. Then we have a look here. We could be using just a few slices of fruit to go on your breakfast cereal. Another 12 grams of carbohydrates. Pre-made dinner, it also has sugars in. And then we also have a packet of chips. Now this packet of chips says it serves 7 servings. Well, come on. Who's going to split that into 7? No one at all. Per single serve is still 12 carbohydrates in one serve. And then we have these biscuits here. Now they say rice crackers. They're pretty yummy. I've got to be honest, I have been known to smash a whole packet. I know it's pretty naughty, but there is 80 grams of carbohydrates just in that packet. Now this says it's got 5 servings in it. Once again, who breaks that into 5 servings? Maybe some of you do. I know I don't. So I try not to open a packet because I am renowned to eat a whole thing. Now what's really happening here is that these are all sugars that you're not thinking about, and it will then convert and store as fat. So this is a simple education process. If you provide your body with too much fuel and energy and it doesn't burn it off, it has to go somewhere. So it converts it and stores it as fat. The body is also meant to reconvert its stored fat back as fuel and energy. That is a natural process that is meant to happen on a daily basis. But it's not happening now because we have all these different foods that we don't recognize that are full of sugar, which makes that job a little bit harder. So that conversion may not happen as easily as it should. So that's why on the Back to Basics program, we go through a lot of the different foods. So this is the booklet that my clients receive. But we go through the foods that are working for us to get us into the fat burning zone, because it's about getting back in control. It's about understanding more about your foods. It's about being family friendly. It's about feeling good again, getting back into your clothes. Anyway, they're the things that we spoke about today through the summit, and I still will offer any free consultations to any of my clients or new clients if they would like to find out some more information on how the Back to Basics program works. I'm happy to do that. Shoot me a message, send it through the Back to Basics Health Solutions business page. Just click on the button and it'll come straight to me, and I'll be happy enough to slot you into my calendar if you'd like to have a booking. But anyway, if anything, I hope that's been educational and you've understood a little bit more about sugars. It's a little bit of an eye-opener because it is surprising the amount of sneaky sugars we don't think about. Anyway, hope you enjoy your day. I'll speak to you guys again later. See ya.